Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Why buy a shed when you can build your own? I built this shed over the last 3 to 4 weeks. Took a bunch of video as I went along. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.
All right, we're gonna start the shed build today. Starting to lay it out a little bit. Picked up some of the beginning materials yesterday. We've got our blocks for our foundation. We've got our floor framing over there. I've got 4x4s we're gonna use for runners over there. I'll show you that when we get there. But what we're doing right here is we're gonna stake out its exact location. We're building a 10 by 12. I'm gonna stake it out, get some blocks in place, get everything squared up, and take it from there. Might be tough to tell with the sun here, but laid out some string lines. The blocks are just markers at this point. We've got T-posts in all 4 corners, and we're just squaring this up using the 3-4-5 method. You can Google that if you're not sure what that is. All right, so we've got our 4x4 runners set. 4 blocks in each row. They're not symmetrical. We had to play a little bit of the way the ground sloped just slightly here. 3 12x12 4x4 is going to be our runners. Next thing we're going to do is start building our flooring base over that. All right, we're about halfway through laying our floor joists. They're on 16-inch centers. I am using hangers. I don't know if that's overkill or not. I do have my helper here today. This is Melania. That's her brother, Donald. So we're about 3/4 of the way through here. We're getting the last ones in, and then we'll probably call it a day. I may put some joists in between here. I haven't decided yet. Floor grid's all done. Floor joists. Gotta run out tomorrow morning, grab the sheeting. We're gonna use 3/4 inch. Slap that on there, we'll be onto the walls. All right, I'm gonna put these middle braces in that I've got cut here. I think it may be overkill, but I'm gonna run them down just to make sure I keep these at 16-inch centers. They ain't moving now, but I have some scrap 2x6s, so I'm gonna throw them down in between each row. Got all my middle boards in, just stabilizers. I don't really do much more than that. I just wanted to get them in there. Just got the deck finished. It's all attached. We're gonna start on the walls. Got the first wall laid out here. We've got the studs in place. They're on 2-foot centers, 24-inch centers. We're gonna go ahead and tack them in now. We are using a board and bat siding exterior, so we're gonna put another horizontal nailers right in the middle. We cut the studs at 91.5 inches. They're going to be 8-foot walls, and that 91.5 is for a double plate on the top and then a single plate on the bottom to accommodate that 4.5 inches. I'm going to tack it all in and we'll put the horizontal pieces in and show you. All right, I got the first wall pinned up. That's the 12-foot side. The walls are made 8 foot high from the floor. Actually come to about 104 if you go down to the supporting 4x4. Got a nailer that runs down the whole middle, and that is for our board and bat. And then these are just supporting it till we get the other walls in. So far, so good. Got the second wall up now and all attached down. We're going to work on this third one here, the other 12-footer. If we can get that done, we'll probably call it a day. Been slacking on my video in here, but all 4 walls are now up. Again, it's a 10 by 12. Everything's studded out. It's going to be a 4-foot, just shy of 4-foot doorway. It'll actually be 41 inches because we're accounting for the 3.5-inch wide 4x4s on the bottom. We've got a giant header up there because we're using a sliding barn door that I had picked off a shed that was being destroyed. It's in perfect shape, so we're using that. So we had to allow for the extra weight and the width there. So that's going to be actually a 41-inch opening for the door. Walls are 8 foot high, and we will start the rafters tomorrow. Double plates all the way on the top, all the way around. Right now we're perfectly level, perfectly square. Made some good progress on the shed today. All the rafters are in. Built them to a 412 pitch with a 1-foot overhang. It was the first time I had ever done that or anything like that, so that was a lot of thinking and figuring. But once I got the first one done, the rest went pretty easy. It's all framed in. Rafters are good to go. I did start throwing some of the rough cut that I'm using up, but it got late and I decided to call it for today. So we'll start working ourselves around there. We're doing a board and bat style, so we will put the bats down to hide the cracks. Again, 10 by 12.
All right, I've got most of the trim done. The walls are complete. I've yet to put the header board for the door, that'll go up. And I haven't put the battens on either. I did put one piece of roof sheeting on. I wanted to see how we matched up. So I've got that on, but before I put the end pieces on here, I'm going to put the fascia board on, and then we'll work down. So the shed's coming along. I'm not sure how much I've done since the last video I did, but I've been working on this in my spare time for about a month now. Just got the entire roofs on. This side is shingled, all the drip edge installed. The other side I have not shingled yet. That's on the project for this week. I do have rolled roofing and tar paper up there, so water's not an issue. All the trim boards are up. I do have to put the battens on. That hopefully will be done this week. And then the very last thing I have to do is install the door and the door hardware. That will be the last thing I do. It'll be good. Again, 10 by 12, board and bat style. All right, it's tough to see, but I've got the first couple ballasts or battens in. We're gonna work our way down here. But those are the first two. We're using a brad gun to attach them, and not to the actual board and to the top trim piece and the bottom trim piece is what we're doing here. These are the staples that we're using. Just these small brads that fit into the gun there. So we'll keep working our way down. All right, we got these barn door slides we're gonna use. We're reusing them. We took them off another barn. I'm gonna spray paint them here. I've started, just giving them a black finish. And then when we hang them, we'll show you how we put the clips in and install the door. All right, so after what seems like forever, the shed is finally done. Just got to hang the door. We'll be doing that momentarily. Board and bat, 10 by 12. Shingled roof. Turned out real nice, real happy with it. Just got to get cleaned up now. Like I said, we got the rail up. We'll hang that door in there. We're good to go. Got the door in. Like I said, it's an old door off an old barn that we refurbished. Works perfectly. I couldn't be happier with it. When the rest of the barn gets the weathered look, it'll look the same. Maybe I'll paint it. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, it works perfectly. Good. Well, I hope you liked our video on our shed build. If you did, please hit subscribe, hit like. It really helps us out a lot. Appreciate it. Once again, thanks for watching. Take care.